Why the new 2017 McLaren 570 GT should probably be electric according to Rumble Seat columnist Dan Neal on lunch break with Tanya Rivero. Photo. McLaren Automotive. Apple's ambitious project has been shrouded in secrecy, but it was revealed earlier this month that the company laid off dozens of employees from the project known as Titan and shut down parts of the division entirely. Then came the bombshell overnight that the tech giant was in talks with McLaren about a strategic investment, or even a takeover of the British manufacturer of high-performance sports cars. According to an article published by the Financial Times which cited 3 unnamed sources, the Californian company was looking at a potential takeover or investment in McLaren, which could be valued at up to £1.5 billion, $2.6 billion. Apple has approached McLaren Technology Group, the British supercar engineer and Formula One team owner, about a potential acquisition, in the clearest sign yet that the iPhone maker is seeking to transform the automotive industry. The article said. The report claimed the talks had started several months ago. Naturally, pandemonium ensued, but it appears to be a little premature as McLaren Automotive has since repeatedly denied being in talks with Apple. We can confirm that McLaren is not in discussion with Apple in respect of any potential investment, a spokesman for the company said in a statement to AFP. For its part, Apple is staying characteristically tight-lipped. A spokesman for Apple said the company would not comment on rumors or speculation. So for the time being the world is left speculating about whether or not such a deal, which some are calling the most powerful combination of brands in the history of technology and automotive manufacturing, will happen. And it's a preoccupation that many have taken to with gusto. Despite McLaren denying any talks were currently taking place, the Financial Times is standing by the story. Tim Bradshaw, one of the authors of the piece, took to Twitter to say, "Obviously we stand by our story despite McLaren's statement." FT was unclear if a deal would go ahead following a recent shift in Apple's car strategy. McLaren is not in discussion. Note tense. What the McLaren statement means. We were in talks with Apple but were not anymore. Clearly was re-Apple car. Future of which is unclear. Obviously we stand by our story despite McLaren's statement. https://t.co/malfatst. What does Apple want with McLaren? McLaren has a history of innovation and technological prowess, so many see it as the perfect partner to help Apple achieve its lofty automotive ambitions. As a high-end technology company, Apple appears to want to be at the high, cutting-edge end of the car industry too. Quote, London-based market analyst Jasper Lawler told her, "Plenty of analysts believe if some kind of deal does go ahead, it would be the perfect fit for both companies. McLaren has already tried to build a reputation and a psyche that they are a futuristic and tech-advanced car company," a senior analyst from Californian-based automotive research company Kelley Blue Book told Business Insider. Psychologically and philosophically, those two companies are going to overlay perfectly with each other, she said. It was a sentiment echoed by automotive consultant and Silicon Valley entrepreneur Joe Paluska, who told The Guardian that an Apple-McLaren tie-up makes a bunch of sense. It gives Apple a world-class automotive engineering team, a well-regarded premium brand, and instant manufacturing expertise, which Tesla continues to struggle with, he said. More than one media outlet ran the headline exclaiming the collaboration would make perfect sense, while the MIT Technology Review was somewhat less bullish, calling it not the worst idea ever. Any interest Apple has in McLaren would obviously revolve around its desire to have access to McLaren's technology. engineering experience and patent portfolio. McLaren, which also runs a successful Formula One team, employs thousands of people and has built some of the fastest and most expensive supercars in the world based on its Formula One technology. In 1981, McLaren revolutionized Formula One racing by building the world's first carbon fiber racing car, which was lighter, stiffer and stronger than conventional race cars, which used a steel and aluminium chassis. In the early 90s it produced arguably the most venerated consumer sports car of all time, simply known as the McLaren F1. Apple could certainly use the decades of experience in high-tech automotive manufacturing, and on the flip side, McLaren is not profitable, and having an extra $1 billion or so might not sound like the worst idea. Any potential deal between the two companies will largely be viewed as part of a bid by Apple to challenge Tesla, the U.S. luxury electric car maker founded by billionaire entrepreneur Elon Musk.